Stacy, do you stand behind all of this? Is this what's truly happening here?
Yes, 100%. And I'm so excited by this product and what we're doing because I'm so excited that you're excited because I know composting, it's such a like old practice, an old way of doing things, but I feel like it's coming around and it's having a moment where people are understanding how powerful composting is. And no one in the apparel sector has really looked at it as this afterlife opportunity. So yes, 100%, we stand by everything. We've done third-party testing of our products in compost. We've had customers compost our products. And for us, it's so important that everything we do is through that like manifesto lens on our packaging, and we will never launch a product that we can't stand behind that checks all those boxes. So it's made product development slower in some respects, and more challenging, but we're getting better and better all the time.
Well, we've actually talked about composting a lot on this show. In fact, a few episodes back, we talked to a gentleman named Andrew Hargis, who has a company called the Compost Club, where they essentially you can order home composting kits. And it's like the subscription model, and it just keeps sending you, refills for your bags and stuff. But it makes it so easy because it's literally like an what do you call it, an on counter system that you can have
Mm.
for apartments, which is what I'm in. And I love that. And I watched the video on, I think it was your YouTube or on your website, where it shows you, what to do. You take your underwear, you cut it up, you can put it in the compost bin. Okay, so I'm wearing the panties right now, full disclosure again. I can't wait to wear them out so that I can compost them. I mean, I know it's supposed to be slow fashion, but I'm also interested to see that happen. But this like sounds like so much fun, just the whole process of it. But the entrepreneurial journey sometimes cannot be fun, but you get help along the way. So I
Yeah.
read that you were part of something called a Tory Burch Fellow. What was that about?
Yeah, so the Tory Burch Fellowship is a program that is still happening. And I was part of it for one of their terms. Essentially, they offer, um, at the time, but pre-COVID, they offered an in-person session where you meet 50 other entrepreneurs and all women. You have discussions and workshops from experts, and afterwards, you're part of their fellowship community for life. And it's been such an incredible opportunity where I not only get the chance to connect with other entrepreneurs and learn from them and also share my experiences, but they connect us with experts across so many different topics in the industry, whether it's product development, finance, marketing, operations. They really do provide this level of access and guidance that makes you feel like you have a team in your corner and you can turn to if you have questions, as everyone does throughout their entrepreneurial journey. It changes every day, every hour, but it's been such a fantastic experience that I recommend any female founder to apply when they open every year, because it truly has made me feel supported throughout my business journey.
And that's so true. Like finding people actually in the business world that you can speak to one on one is so important. I know, a lot of times we just like live in that world. Like I'll just search it on Google and figure it out. But having, access to people who have done the process or know how to do certain things, and have that one on one conversation is so important. So whether it's a fellowship like, the Tory Burch one or other ones, like I always recommend to people out there that want to start a business, like talk to other people that have already done it, hear their experience and see if they maybe have, some kind of contacts or suggestions for you, because it's such a great idea in the shower, but then it's like, well, how does it get made? And not only that, my one of my favorite parts of the conversation is who pays for it, when
Yeah.
we're doing prototypes, that's not cheap, especially, when you're starting out on your own or it's kind of just like this new idea. So, let's get into that part of it. Like, where did you start getting either backing or financing or, the money to even start prototyping?
So everything's been bootstrapped, literally savings. And I think we took a slow process because of that. is not like I had an idea and I spent tens of thousands of dollars on rapid prototyping. It took a while because it was all self-funded. I was working at the time, and so it was very much a nights and weekends side hustle, and my job was funding the development of the business. And it wasn't until 2022 that we did take on some external financing of angel investments. Again, not